Students, as you know, we are doing third chapter, a pair of linear equation in two variable. In previous videos we have done graph method and substitution method to find the common solution. Today we are going to learn the next method, that is elimination method. So let us start. Elimination method. Now under this method, what we have to do, we will be doing with the help of one example. I am taking one example, 2x plus 3y equal to 6, and take another example, say 3x minus 4y equal to 8. Now this pair of linear equation we will solve with the help of elimination method. So steps are: step 1, let this equation be equation 1 and this equation is equation 2. Now in elimination method, what you have to do, you have to eliminate one variable out of the two, any one, either x or y. It is up to you. Whichever you like easy, you find easy, you can eliminate. Now to eliminate one variable under this method, the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to make their coefficients same. Here if you see, the x coefficient is 2, here x coefficient is 3. So we will make their coefficients same. How? By using the properties of equation. We know in equation, if we multiply both sides of equation by same number, equation will remain equation, it won't affect, right? So using this property of equation, we will be equating the coefficients of variable x. So let we do, we will write here multiplying equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by 2. So what we will get? See, first equation we are multiplying by 3. So 3, you can write it for your understanding. I am writing this step, otherwise you need not to write this step. And we will get what? 6x plus 9y equal to 18, right? This is what you will get. And when you will multiply equation 2 by 2, so you will get 3x minus 4y equal to 8. You are going to multiply 2 3 is 6, so you will get 6x minus 8y equal to 16. This is what you are going to get. So we have multiplied, and if you see here, variable of x is 6 and here also variable of x is 6, is it? Now the next step is we have to decide how we can eliminate it. We have these two equations now. We have to think how to eliminate. Now to eliminate, we know the signs of the term that we want to eliminate must be opposite. Only then we can eliminate. But if you see here, 6x is positive, here also 6x is positive. So to eliminate, what I am going to do, I am going to subtract one of the equation from another. So how to do that? So for the time being, let we suppose this as equation 3 and this as equation 4. So I am writing subtracting equation 4 from equation 3. So from equation 3, so 3 will come first. 6x plus 9y equal to 18. and the other equation is 6x minus 8y equal to 16. Now when we have to subtract, we have to change the sign of the lower equation. So here plus, so we will convert it into minus, minus will become plus, and here minus, signs will change. You have learned all this in 6th, 7th when you did the chapter. First time you did the variable algebra. So here 6x is positive, here 6x is negative, so this term got cancelled, and you see one of the variable is eliminated. It is the reason why this method is known as elimination method. Now 9 is positive, 8 sign is not negative now, 8 sign is positive. So 9 plus 8, 17y equal to 2. So y is equal to 2 over 17. So we got the solution for y, and with the help of this solution of y, we can find the solution for x by putting this value of y in any one of the equations, either equation 1 or equation 2, right? So let we get the x value. So put y equal to 2 over 17 in equation 1. So what will happen? You have 2x plus 3y. So 3 into 2 by 17 equal to 6. So when you will solve it, what you will get? 2x plus 6 over 17 equal to 6. So further, let we solve it. 6 over 17 we will take on the other side. We need to take LCM, that is 17 minus 6. So it is 96 over 17. Now coefficient of x will go that side. 96 over 17. Here it is multiply. Now it will go in denominator, divide. 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So value of x will be 48 over 17. Now we can write the answer again. 48 over 17 comma y will be 2 over 17 answer. Now here we got the solution. This is elimination method. This is how we have to do. Now students, in this particular example, we have eliminated x. It is not necessary you have to eliminate x. You can eliminate y. Now in case in the same question you want to eliminate y, so what you need to do is you have to make the coefficient of y same. So what we will do for that? You know what we used to do? Here is coefficient 3 in first equation, and here in second equation the coefficient of y is 4. Right? You need to make the coefficient of y in both the equations that is equal to LCM of their coefficients. So 3 and 4 LCM is 12. So we have to make the coefficient of y 12. Right? So for making 12, we will multiply the first equation on both sides by 4, and second equation we will multiply both sides by 3. So let me try this also. Now here, if I have to eliminate by y, then what will I do? I will write multiplying equation one by 4 and equation 2 by 3. So in this way, what you will get? Now we need this, what I have written is to explain you. You need not to show all this. You can directly write multiplying equation 1 by 4 and equation 2 by 3 and subtract equation 2 from. Now here the question is, are we supposed to subtract? No, not every time we need to subtract. We have to check the signs of the coefficient that we want to eliminate. And if you see here, in first equation sign of y is plus, and in second equation it is minus. It is already opposite. When the signs are already opposite, friends, you need not to subtract. You should add. So we will add here, not subtract. We'll write and add equation 2 and equation 1. So we will multiply as well as we will write the product. So first equation we are going to multiply by 4. So what we will get? 4 to the 8x plus 4 3 is 12y, 4 6 is 24. Second equation we are multiplying by 3, so 3 3 is 9x minus 12y equal to 8 3 is 24. Right, this is what we are going to get. Now as signs are already opposite, so we are adding. So when we add, no sign will change. It is already opposite sign, eliminated. So we got 17x is equal to 48. So x is equal to 48 over 17. So you see we got the same answer for x. Now in this time we will fill the value of x in any one of the equation and you will get the value of y. So this is your elimination method. Using this method you can try the questions. I hope you will be able to do. And for that, exercise 3.4, if you see first question, you have to solve the question problems using elimination method and substitution method. Substitution method we have done in the previous video. If you people have not seen, you please see the video. You will understand that. And this is your elimination method. Part of exercise 3.4, I have taken fourth part, first question of exercise 3.4, that we are being asked to solve by elimination method and substitution method. Substitution method we have already done. Elimination method let we do first. So for elimination method, if you see here the equation, these are in fraction, no? Fractions are there. So what you can do, if you want, you can get rid of these fractions by taking the LCM. Right, so let we simplify. So if we take LCM, 6 will be there, it will be 3x plus 4y equal to minus 1, and further it will become 3x plus 4y equal to minus 6. So this we will take as equation 1, and this one we will take LCM. It is 3x minus y equal to 3, that will become 3x minus y equal to 9. This will be equation 2. So we have our equations now in simple form, the way you used to see. Now friends, if you see this question, we have to apply elimination method, in which we have to eliminate one of the variable x or y, and you have to choose which variable you will choose to eliminate. So if you see the coefficient of x in both the equations, coefficient of x is same, 3. So we need not to multiply. I think it is the easy choice. Go for it. So we simply have to eliminate. Now if you see the sign in both the equation, positives are there, x coefficients are positive. To eliminate, their sign must be opposite, and to make the sign opposite we will subtract one equation from another. So we will write subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So from 1 we have written, the first equation will be written first. 3x minus y equal to 9. Sign will change because we are subtracting. And now if you see, the lower term 3x sign is negative now, so eliminated. 5y equal to minus minus plus 15, so y equal to minus 15 over 5 minus 3. Now we will put this value of y minus 3 in any one of the equation. You can put y value in this or this side, it's up to you. I am putting in equation 1. So it is 3x plus 4 into minus 3 equal to minus 6. 3x minus 12 equal to minus 6. 3x is equal to minus 6 plus 12, that is 6. So x will be equal to 6 over 3, 2. So x is equal to 2. Y equal to minus 3 is solution of the question by substitution method. So let me revise that method again. So as we have already simplified the equations, instead of fractions we have simple equations. So in substitution method we have to decide we will be substituting it by x or by y. So for that we have to take one equation. So I am taking from equation 2. So what we have, 3x minus y equal to 9. So 3x equal to 9 plus y. X is equal to 9 plus y over 3, right? Students, you cannot cut this 9 by 3 because 9 is not alone. It is 9 plus y binomial term, so you cannot cancel it. So some students, they used to do wrong in paper. When they solve, they used to cut 9 by 3. So let me clear you, you cannot cut here because numerator is a binomial term and you can't cut any single part of binomial term, right? So we have x equal to 9 plus y over 3. This we got from equation 2. So we are going to substitute in another equation, that is equation 1. So we'll write substitute x equal to 9 plus y over 3 in equation 1. So what will come? 3 multiplied by 9 plus y over 3 plus 4y equal to minus 6. Now here if you see, we can cut this 3. Now we can cut, you see, because 3 is not binomial term, it is separate. It is separate from 9 plus y. So we can do cutting. So what will come? 9 plus y plus 4y equal to minus 6. So it is 5y equal to minus 6 minus 9. 9 we will take on the other side. So 5y equal to minus 15. So y will be equal to minus 15 over 5 minus 3. So you see, same answer we got, y equal to minus 3. And after this, to get x part, your solution is same. You have to do the same thing. You have to put this value of y in any one of the equation as we have done here. So this part of the solution is same. So this is the substitution method for this question. Now you try some questions. Thank you. See you in next video with cross multiplication method. Bye.